Alright, hey everyone. So I had a question recently about how this HD TV converter, let's see if I can get to focus on that. There we go. How this specifically works with like the Super Nintendo, and if I would recommend it. And I truly don't remember if I tested out Super Nintendo before. In fact, I don't think I did. So yeah, let's go ahead and test this out. I haven't really used this adapter very much since the last video. I used it today to make another video for the 64. But yeah, I usually just play all these older games on just a CRT TV, so I think they look pretty awesome on there. But yeah, what I like about this adapter though is that you don't have to plug it into another, like a USB charger or anything. It just takes its power directly from whatever system you plug it into. Works on the GameCube, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. And yeah, and also it's really cheap. So anyway, I'm gonna plug it into the multi-out on my Super Nintendo, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, so I plugged in my Super Nintendo. Let's turn it on and see how long it takes the picture to show up. Don't hear the sound. There we go. All right. So yeah, so what I can tell right now, right off the bat, is obviously it's in 6:9 aspect ratio over here on the digital TV, and then over here, oh, my capture speed is all wonky. Let's change this so it looks a little better. There we go. This is obviously the right aspect ratio. Yeah, I'm converting the HDMI signal, so I have it going through my okay, let me back up. Okay, so from the adapter from the Super Nintendo, then it's an HDMI out, and then it's going into my sound system, and then out of my sound system, I have an HDMI duplicator, and then that's one HDMI is then being converted to VGA, which is then the Extron 700D is, or VCSD, is converting the VGA to S-Video over here on the CRT. And then this is just the direct feed from the HDMI from the duplicator. So anyway, just thought I'd explain that. Let's go ahead and start a new game, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the text looks pretty good, you know. I don't really have any complaints. I am seeing like some composite stuff, like some of the colors like around the X and is like not as good as it would be as if it were S-Video, because I know this adapter uses composite. So yeah, just the way it is. Whoops. This will be interesting with the input delay to see if I notice anything. Yeah, I think it feels pretty good. I think it does a pretty good job on input delay. Okay, so kind of looking at Mario. Yeah, you can tell that it doesn't look like a natural CRT look. I think that I think this adapter, just first impressions, I think it looks better on like the 64, where those are like 3D games. I think on these 2D games it may not be as suited. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely working. It's taking the 240p signal out of the Super Nintendo and converting it to 720p. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely working. But like, even when Mario's moving, I can see that there's like, it's not as sharp as it could be on the digital TV. Let's see what it looks like on the CRT. The CRT looks better, but CRTs are just really good at hiding flaws in video signals, so. Yeah. But I guess one positive thing I can say about it is it adds like it really smooths the pixels, and so if you don't necessarily like the pixelated look that you usually get on modern modern digital displays, this actually kind of smooths the pixels when he's moving, when Mario's moving. Of course, when you're just standing still, then you can still see the pixels. By the way, when I got hurt, I noticed that you could see lines through Mario, so that means that this adapter is probably taking the video, and it's taking the 240p signal from the Super Nintendo and turning it like 480i, which, you know, that's okay. I think a lot of adapters do that. Like, let's see, like if I get hit there. Yeah, see there. At the very end when it was like when Mario was like see-through. Yeah, it's supposed to flash like on and off really quickly, so then it looks like you're see-through, but that doesn't always happen correctly on digital displays. In fact, usually it doesn't. It usually just treats these signals as what do you call it? 480i. So that's what this adapter is doing. Pretty sure. Okay, well let's see. I guess we'll do this real quick and then go on to a new game. But yeah, the input lag feels good. I mean, I'm sure there's probably something happening, but yeah, I think it seems pretty good to me. Even like comparing it to the CRT, I'm not really noticing anything. I'm sure the CRT is, you know, a little bit better. But yeah, not really noticing anything. And I did turn off like all of the special modes on my digital TV. So like I turned off, you know, like all the digital processing, all the processing that I could. I mean, there's obviously going to be something there because it's digital. But like I turned off like the color correction and the dynamic black levels and all that stuff. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on to a new game. Let's do Donkey Kong Country. That's probably not going to show up. That's okay. Here we go. All right, plugged in Donkey Kong Country. See how long it takes to show up again. Yeah. So the sound turns on before the picture. Oh, now this is interesting. So the reds... Oh, well, this is just the difference between CRTs and digital displays. So yeah, the reds are more deep on the CRT, and that might be a color setting too. I don't know. This isn't meant to show the difference between these two. I mean, I guess it kind of is, but... yeah, anyway. Well, let's go into this. Why is start not working? There we go. Alright. This might as well start a new game. Alright. Donkey Kong Country. So see, this game actually, I would say looks a little bit better than Super Mario World, just because these are, you know, 3D models. And I think that this adapter just does better with the 3D models. Kind of like what I was saying with the 64. Okay, I saw a little bit of, I don't know if you saw, there was a little bit of a glitch that showed up where it was like, there was a quick line across the screen. So yeah, I mean, this adapter isn't perfect. But, you know, when I bought it like a year ago, it only cost me $30. So $30 is way better than like the Eon 64, for example. That costs $150. Or you know, you could also get one of the RetroTink products. I don't have one personally, but I've heard very good things about them. Like even like the RetroTink 2X, which takes the 240p signal and outputs 480p. Yeah. Wow, this is very interesting. Oh boy. I'm going to show this just because it's right here. So this is just something that's very interesting about the difference between CRTs and digital displays. So I still think the best way to play these games are on a CRT. Yeah, so like you can see on the digital display, zooming up here on Diddy. Let's focus the camera. Come on. Come on, show us all those artifacts. Come on, camera. Okay, you can do it, camera. There we go. So see, there's like white on his hat and stuff. Yeah, it actually doesn't look as bad when you're kind of seeing far away. But yeah, even in like on the house too. Oh, and by the way, with this adapter, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just my TV, but I can't change the aspect ratio on this digital TV. So I don't know. Maybe you'll have luck on yours. But now moving over to the CRT. Of course, now let's put that back down to, there we go, 60. So yeah, everything just looks like way better. It's so interesting how the CRT just like blends everything together, and so it just looks more realistic. Like zooming up here on Diddy. Yeah, it just looks yeah, a lot better than like just, I don't know. I mean, you can see it for yourself. It's just the way it is, just looks different, and it, in my opinion, looks a lot better on the CRT. Anyway, that's not really the adapter's fault. That's just the display technology. But yeah, let's go ahead and I guess try out one more game. Let's do Super Star Wars. I'm kind of in a Star Wars mood right now. All right, let's see here. Let's here we go. Hopefully this game works. First plug it in. You say you're not supposed to blow on games, but I still do if they don't work. Oh, it does though. I also try to clean my games with rubbing alcohol and Q-tips. Oh, yep, it's not. Right. I'm gonna pause the video while I figure this out. All right, there we go. Yeah, I did just blew on it and then it started right up. All right. Come on. Doesn't it start to... Or am I using the wrong controller? Oh, yeah, I picked up player 2. There we go. All right. Yeah, the sound I think is coming through pretty good as well. Don't really have any complaints with the sound. Yeah, I mean, I guess the other thing with the Super Nintendo, you know, is you're also comparing it to you know, because there's a bunch of clone consoles for the Super Nintendo. Oh man, I hate this level. Yeah, there's a bunch of clone consoles, and so you know, you got to take that into mind too. Like, you know, is this going to be better than a clone console? In fact, I have a Retron 5. Maybe I'll try that real quick, and we can see if it looks better on that or this. Yeah, well, that's not really the point of this video. Maybe I'll do that in another video. And also I just feel kind of lazy. I don't want to. Let me know if you want that comparison, but yeah, I'm feeling kind of lazy. I want to pull out the Retron and everything. Alright, anyway. But yeah, I mean, just from coming directly from the Super Nintendo, I do think that this looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. And this is kind of a 3D level too, so yeah, I think that this adapter definitely looks better with 3D games than 2D games. Yeah. But I mean, it didn't look bad on Mario World, it just looked different, you know. Maybe it's because I'm used to just playing it on the CRT and you have the black lines, you know, between the scan lines, and yeah, the 240p experience, I guess. Just really, you know, progressive, and yeah. Wow, can't believe I actually beat that level without too much difficulty. You usually always fall off the edge. Anyway, yeah, I think that'll do it for this video. So yeah, do I recommend this adapter for the Super Nintendo? Yeah, with, you know, I think so. For the price, yeah, I would. But if you want, just keep in mind there are better options out there. And yeah, you know, you can always, you know, get a Super 64. You can get a RetroTink or RetroTink products. Those will, you know, give you a better experience, obviously. But yeah, I think this adapter is fine though for what it is. Especially if you're just like, I don't really, you know, care about, you know, picture quality that much. I just want my Super Nintendo to work on my digital TV, because when I plug it directly in, it doesn't, because it's 240p signal. Or either that, or maybe your TV doesn't even have composite or S-video inputs on it, because yeah, a lot of new TVs just don't have those anymore. And so you're just like, I just need something to work. And so yeah, I think this is a good adapter for that, you know. It outputs 720p, and that will virtually work on anything. So yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, and let me know if there's other questions or ideas you have that you'd like me to test. We'll see you later. Bye.